Folks, this YoungBoy Future beef is about to get deadly. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of the biggest shooters from Atlanta are now picking sides between Future's Taliban gang and YoungBoy's Never Broke Again. You'll say the Slime's the big 4K tray. And there's a lot of things that have been going around, and there's a lot of details that have been overlooked. So in this video, I'm going to break down to you the exact reason why YoungBoy hates Future, the reason that's been overlooked, the very diabolical things that Future has done to diss YoungBoy and his dead friends, and basically why some of the biggest killers in Atlanta are actually more loyal to YoungBoy than they actually are to Future. And I'm serious. All this talk about boxing, they're all going to have a fight. I don't think anyone realizes just how deadly and serious this beef is. Some of the biggest killers in Atlanta are like low-key affiliated with both Future and YoungBoy, and this is about to get ugly, and they're all responding, and a lot of people have missed it. So Future and YoungBoy have been having a very low-key beef that not many people have known about for a good few years now. One of the first early signs that there was a beef going on was when YoungBoy popped out in 2022 and he dissed Future, saying that when he signed his deal with Motown for $60 million, Future basically copycatted and got jealous and sold his entire music catalog for $75 million. This was the first public sign, but I'm going to tell you privately why they hate each other.
And Joe's Mo say, these bitch ass niggas heard how I got that bag. Hey, these bitch ass niggas heard how I got that bag. I had these bitch ass niggas go sell their whole catalog to catch up. Man, fuck you.
He's talking about Future. That went over your heads, didn't it? That went over your heads years ago, all right? So people saying, bruh, made his whole catalog on one tour, all right? I guarantee YB waiting on dough to get out so they can go on tour, and they really going to be thugged out, all right? Look, I'm going to tell you in a minute, this is insanity, okay? It's not just that, all right? Young Thug, sorry, definitely not Young Thug. YoungBoy, you know, he rubbed it in Atlanta's face. He dissed the entire city when he went on tour. He did his show in Atlanta. It was a very, very big deal, okay? And it was very disrespectful. Now, a lot of people don't know exactly why YoungBoy hates Future. Well, the reason for that is obviously Lil Durk. The reason for that is because Lil Durk, he's currently, if you've been living underneath a rock, I don't even need to show you the clip, all right? But Lil Durk had a beef with YoungBoy because King Von got killed by Quando Rondo. Just the very, very brief cliff notes in case you've been living under a crack rock for 6 years at this point, okay? YoungBoy has a beef with King Von. King Von and YoungBoy, they're jealous. They both got 7 bodies. King Von thinks he's the biggest killer. He thinks YoungBoy is a capper. YoungBoy really got 7 bodies, but, you know, he dropping bags on people rather than shooting people in the streets like King Von. They end up having this very jealous bickering back and forth. There's a rumor that they were messing with a few of the same women. There's also a rumor that King Von had actually got finessed by a YoungBoy fan page pretending to be YoungBoy and basically played him like he was going to give him a feature, and King Von was very embarrassed. Whatever the reason, King Von started making a mockery of YoungBoy. He did a video where he said, "You got cap in your raps," and then, I'm saying all this from memory, by the way, but like, he ended up flying out YoungBoy's baby mama Jania, embarrassing YoungBoy. YoungBoy said, all right, it's on. It's real beef now. You know, they went back and forth. There was rumors King Von was trying to catch anyone to do with YoungBoy. He ends up running into Quando Rondo, who is YoungBoy's artist in Savannah, Georgia. But just because King Von had 7 bodies, he didn't account for the fact, okay, that they continued making guns after they made his. And he basically started beating up Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo's my right-hand man, Lil Tim, who is the King Von of Savannah, Georgia, hopped out, shot King Von dead. And then from there, King Von's homeboy, Lil Durk, because he was so salty about the situation that King Von himself had started by being dumb, he basically decided, I'm going to go on a mission to kill Quando Rondo. Allegedly, stalked Quando Rondo all over America, tried to kill him in Waycross, Georgia, tried to get the drop on him all other types of places. In 2022, this is like an examination right now. In 2022, in August of 2022, August the 19th, 2022, Lil Durk and his crew of OTF members, allegedly, they get a private jet out to Los Angeles, some of them flying on regular commercial flights, and basically they get the drop on Quando Rondo. They dispatch a hit squad to go and kill Quando Rondo. They fuck it up. They kill Quando Rondo's cousin Lil Pab, who had nothing to do with the beef, but he is a Crip from Savannah, Georgia, and he essentially was making fun of Lil Durk in the whole beef after King Von got killed. But essentially, Lil Durk fucked up and ended up killing one of Quando Rondo's friends, or it was his cousin. And it was all because of the beef with YoungBoy. It all started because of YoungBoy and King Von being insecure about YoungBoy's bodies. Now, here's the crazy, crazy thing about that. After Lil Durk allegedly organizes the murder of Quando Rondo that goes left and kills his cousin Lil Pab, he says, you know what that'll do? We're going to jump on song after song and snitch on ourselves. We're going to do song after song, album after album, and snitch on ourselves. That's what we're going to do. That's a really good idea. So what he does is he pops out and he makes a little album called, makes a little album called Loyal Bros 2, and it drops on December the 16th, 2022, just a few months after Lil Pab is gunned down and murdered. And what's this? Future hops on the track, not just any track. Okay, not just any track, right? This is track 2. This is obviously it's got kind of like an intro, a set it off track. That's sort of like an opener. But this is the first aggressive murder track. And this whole song is all about making fun of Lil Pab, who got murdered. His Quando Rondo's cousin, Quando, signed to Youngboy, to his NBA label. And Durk is making a mockery of the murder of Lil Pab, the murder of somebody that's lost their life affiliated with Youngboy because of the whole King Von beef. And what's the first line on the song? It's Future making a mockery of Lil Pab. Keep it on the low, go drop a bag and get an N-word buried. Lil Bro sends shots through your car. He think he's Stephen Curry. He dissing Lil Pab, and I've said it before and people don't believe me, but it's facts. Okay? He hopped on the song. This is the most self-snitching album that's ever been released. I've done several videos about it. Okay? Only a few months after, this album, this song, this is all going to bury Lil Durk. Lil Durk is going to be in jail for the rest of his life, partly because of the idiocy of snitching on himself to this degree. So how do you think Youngboy feels? Future. And he's got a song with Future, okay? Youngboy and Future, they were cool back in the day. And Youngboy is very cool with people from Future's crew, which I will tell you in a minute, okay? But they got songs together, okay? They got this song Trillionaire that was kind of legendary. Let me just pull that up for you guys just so we can get. So this is 2020, right? When this drops, King Von's still alive. March, April, May. This is like 3 months out from... Oh, no, it was November. So this is like... what's that like? 6 months out from King Von getting killed, okay? So things are all good in 2020, all right? And then King Von gets killed and Lil Durk makes everybody pick sides. Now, I could show you clips, but I there's plenty of evidence that Lil Durk was actively blackballing Youngboy from the music industry. Now the tables have turned, shoes on the other foot. But imagine how upset you would be when one of your right-hand men, one of your real close people, all right, gets their cousin killed, all because of a beef that some idiot from Chicago dragged you into because he was insecure about his bodies. And your mans that you doing Trillionaire, you trying to go up together just a couple years ago, he hopping on the song talking about keep it on a low, drop a bag and get a dude buried. Lil Bro sends shots through your car, you think he's Stephen Curry. This whole song is making a mockery of Lil Pab, okay? It says, stay with my demons every day, these dudes good at murking, drop a ticket on them the day they tried to play with Smirky. Oh yeah. He's dissing Lil Pab, all right? He's part of it. If you want to say, oh, Future didn't know, he know exactly what he was doing. He hopped on the song. Everybody seen Quando Rondo screaming no. Everybody knew that Durk was behind this. Dropping a ticket on him every day they tried to pay with Smirky. Can't be cool with N-words. Can't vouch for N-words. How they move. Do you like Ruth Chris? Have my shooter turn you to some food. All right? I'm with the demons in the zoo bringing out the rat. Ain't no Rico case going to stop another body from dropping. Turns out that wasn't true. Lil Durk Rico'd up the wazoo right now. How many bodies N-words got? How many they got? Mad Max, run up on a dude like Mad Max. Better get him down like Mad Max. We kill a N-word like Mad Max. They need to get this shit right, okay? So the whole song's about murder. And then you've got all of Durk's verse, okay? He basically makes a mockery of Lil Pab in this as well, all right? He basically is dissing. He's making fun of the murder. Basically saying, I don't be admitting no crimes, saying my name's on the blogs the minute they die, and we know you did it allegedly. They know that we did it. That was another lyric, okay? I'm too trench. You can claim that body. I'm never admitting to sliding. I'll never blackball none of you bitch ass N-words. Them rappers ain't doing no crime. He's talking about Youngboy. He admitted that he blackballed. Fuck it, I'll show you the clip. This is academics talking about it. It's going to give you more context, but there's plenty of proof.
I remember talking to Youngboy, and Youngboy called me from jail. This is when everybody's blackballing Quando. And he said, I just want to know where you stand with this shit. I know you're not a street nigga, but yo, Apple, he literally told me, he said, Apple blackballing Quando. He said, I talked to the people at Spotify, because Quando was signed to me. He said, they say they can't put him on so-and-so. It was either Apple or Spotify that said, we can't put him on so-and-so because the other guy don't fuck with him and he ain't gonna fuck with us. So basically he was saying that Durk either told Spotify or Apple that, yo, if y'all fuck with that guy, I ain't gonna fuck with y'all. So basically, they were picking sides, right?
So like he's got everyone in the industry picking sides, not just him, right? He had his little sugar baby 21 Savage also picking sides. 21 Savage said, "Yeah, we all had to pick a side on the Lil Durk beef with Young Boy and Lil Durk. We all had to pick a side." He spilled the beans, said the quiet part out loud too.
No, it's damn near sides.
Oh, okay.
You got him and Quando, and a lot of niggas fuck with Durk. So a lot of niggas ain't gonna fuck with Young Boy shit because they fuck with Durk.
But does it gotta be like it's not gangs and shit like that. It's a music business, like, you know what I mean? You might fuck with both of them, but nigga, you might want to have a song with both of them at one point. I
feel like you gotta
pick sides.
You gotta be a certain. You don't really gotta pick sides, but it's like some niggas. I don't know. You gotta be a certain type of artist to be able to just be in the middle. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like can't no nigga who say they no street nigga be in the middle.
A lot of these relationships is home.
So Durk basically played these chess moves, right? He got little sugar babies in his pocket like 21 Savage. He got 21 Savage on a song talking about go green like no, sorry, not that one. He got him on the song talking about this one. It was this song, War About It, all right? This is another song making a mockery of Lil Pab. And basically he say, no, I think he let a hoe got him. He said, no, I said, let's go to war about it. Where he go, you better know the more got him. And he did the same thing with 21 Savage as he did with Future. He had him make a mockery of Lil Pab's death. Knock them all down like dominoes. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. All right, you're just going to describe the murder and then you got him talking about, no, we saw this is the moment where he was screaming no, all right? Just wait till the prosecutors realize that this is all here, all right? They'll work it out. But anyway, okay, not just that, all right? Apparently, Lil Durk was blackballing Young Boy to people like Drake. Apparently, Drake told Young Boy he can't work with him because he rocks with Lil Durk. And apparently, Young Boy hates Drake bitterly to this day about this.
I think Young Boy's taking it like you're the industry favorite and everybody's on your side. Nobody's on his side.
I ain't the industry favorite.
Well, I mean, imagine him talking to Drake and Drake's like, yo,
just a real nigga.
Yo, I fuck with you, but I can't
I can really sit up and tell you I'm a real nigga. Like, I can really sit up and
told Drake to say that. Like, yo, Drake.
Who?
Fuck that nigga. Who? You told Drake, like, yo, Drake. You probably took his phone and blocked him. Like, I'm asking you, Dirk.
See, that's some shit that I ain't gonna say you. That's some shit. That's some shit y'all be on. Like see, I still follow the motherfucking gunner.
I'm about to take it for the Black Freddie Gibbs. I'm playing.
Yeah, like it's just the principle of it. Like, where like,
why did Drake say that? Because he said it on a diss song recently. Why would Drake say, yo, I got no issue with you, but I fuck with Durk so heavy? Unless you're putting pressure on.
He told you. That's your answer right there.
Yeah, but
I fuck with Durk too heavy. No, because it's death behind. Like, that's what I'm telling you. It's more than just like, if you do a song with him, would you cut him off? Because y'all had a fight? That's different. Where it'd be like, man, hell no, man. Von did. So now it's to a point where it's serious. It's like, it's serious. Like, if you could, it could, I don't want to say no big names because.
So suppose the song that's not dissing you or
like Future,
not mentioning Von. They ain't
got nothing to do with
We Love the World song. Peace, like, let's go for world peace. Let's end world hunger. End the violence. Stop the violence song.
Let it be good on their behalf. That'd be good for the kids. But I'm speaking for me.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Anybody, I'm cutting you off. Period. Like, I ain't gonna sugarcoat with you.
If you work with Young Boy, I'm cutting you off, period.
If you
or
fuck with somebody you don't fuck with, not necessarily just him. If you fuck with somebody you don't fuck with, or if you snitch, you cut.
So, blackballed, right? So, Future, another little sugar baby in his pocket. No more trillionaire, unfortunately. So, the issue with that, right? So, not only the self-snitching anthem, all right, Mad Max, where, you know, basically, Harlem Shake, when they hit you, he ain't keep his pistol, you ain't know he was gonna get you, did you? That's exactly about Lil Pab's murder. Free Mac, we flying to get you. We flying to get you. Big threat and them dying to get you. What threat? What? OTFDD, the guy that's currently locked up on the murder for hire on Quando Rondo's cousin. I'm the voice. I got the choice to let you live or get you. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So it's not just that. Okay, so Future's putting himself all over the gang politics, but it wasn't just that. Not just the self-snitching anthem, but also the one where he had 21 Savage in his pocket. Never imagined. All right. This one had more lyrics that was making a mockery of Lil Pab's death. Okay, Young Boy ain't fucking with this. All right, it ain't coincidence. These shooters ready to go on stains. He took 2 Transformers fentanyl, got him out of his brain. So basically, this is another song, came to the corner with some gangsters, took the shit to space, had his mask off, he ain't even think about it. So it's a murder song, right? And it was a particular lyric in this that I know put a smile on Lil Durk's face, right? I know put a smile on his face. They caught him in the cut, switched him up and hit his lady, all right? Couldn't make out. Look, there's one particular line, all right? $1 million show, it's on the floor, these dudes dying now. It's not that one, okay? It's not that one. It's this one. Cost a lot of money to get you done, yon. Knocked out your shoes. Now, unfortunately, Lil Pab was deceased at the scene with his shoes off. So it cost a little money to get you done, yon. Knocked out your shoes.
The scene left with remnants of the fight. Shoes left in the street. Doors flung open. The suspects still on the run. We don't.
Well, you know, they're not still on the run now because Durk's in custody, right? But imagine how Youngboy feels with this sort of fuckery going on, and your ex-homie Future is jumping on these songs talking about a little money on, get you done, knocked out your shoes with the guy that arranged the murder, right? And he's talking all these little coded messages. I put my brother before the nation, they say it's treason, because he had a whole thing going on where he was going against the BDs. They didn't want to slide for Von, and he wanted to slide for Von, all right? So, yeah, bunch of stuff. Told a young dude when he catch a body, told him keep going. Got shot in his neck. They pronounced him dead. Brody, breathe strong. That's definitely not about Charlie Kirk. All right. Get back. You a real neighborhood hero. He's talking about the get backs. I gave the streets more to my own kids. You that mad? Get him in traffic. Everything's tragic. Data connected with Apple Federal. He knew exactly what was going on. All right. So, yeah, not feeling that. All right, not feeling that. So in addition to that, all right, allegedly, okay, there was some sort of pillow talking going on with girls that Future and Youngboy had messed with. So this is all the backstory for the reason I'm going to get all to the beef that you've heard before in other videos. It says, if you ask me, I think Future and them Atlanta dudes was probably pillow talking and YB seen it. So I do remember academics saying that rappers were calling each other, chatting about YB. He even said rappers were calling him, asking about YB. So academics broke it down last year. It was basically, if you F with Youngboy, you can't F with Durk. And if you F with Durk, them Atlanta dudes are not going to F with you because they chose Durk. Industry politics at its finest. But the killers in Atlanta are choosing Youngboy, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay? But that now that rappers would F with Youngboy, they simply won't, because Durk and them Atlanta dudes were as hot as fish grease at the time. Everybody got on their knees and gobbled up Durk because he was hot at the time. But now look, that Durk feature ain't worth shit now. All right? What about all this about Future bringing Durk on tour with him, letting him perform a YB diss track everywhere and standing behind him, co-signing it, singing along, and not talking to YB in that time frame? I wonder what sparked YB going at him tonight. Guessing it was just random, lol. And he used Blueface Mama as a way to reactivate it and get to Future. But let's see if any investigators can add a timeline to this. I got you. All right? If you think YB mad about Future bringing Durk to perform a song back in 2022, 4 years later, something wrong with you. No, that's exactly what's going on. All right? Future, look, okay? That's just what was going on. Look at the state of this. You're going to say it's cap. Lil Durk performs NBA Youngboy diss song on Tonight Show. That's interesting. Wait a minute. Lil Durk also brought out Future to perform Petty 2. Youngboy couldn't possibly be that petty. He brought him out to perform Petty 2. Lil Durk was rubbing it in his face. All right? The choice to perform Aha was a no-brainer for Smirk. Lead single of his new album. Technically a diss against NBA Youngboy. Why would you do that? And they've removed the video and they wanted to cover it. They want to sweep this one under the rug. But it happened, okay? They wrote articles about it, all right? And there were other examples of this too. All right, back when Future performed Aha with Durk, YB diss. What are you doing on stage, Future? All right, let's not be ridiculous, okay? Future been picked aside. He performing the diss songs, all right? He performing the diss songs. He rubbing it in everybody's face, okay? People saying, I don't know what Durk did to get them dudes like Drake and Future to fully pick his side, all right? People saying, I never knew Future performed this with Durk. Guess he chose the side as well, all right? So there you go. There you have it, all right? So rumor is there's some pillow talk going on. Rumor is they're beefing over a chick, all right? They're beefing over a hoe. That's what they're saying as well. Apparently there's some female element to this, okay? They're saying rappers always hear money over hoes, but they're always beefing about hoes. So that's what it looked like, because if it was about Smirk, he would have been called him about it years ago. I think it's all of these things, and today just happened to be the day, okay? I don't know who it's about. They're saying his BM Drew. I don't know if that's true. I haven't seen proof of that. But basically, you got all the information now, okay? So YoungBoy has actually been going at Future low key for a little minute, okay? This has kind of been circulating, and I think this so I think this was like a little teaser of the diss that he had coming for Future, but this was like a little moment where he was going at Future, and this was kind of looking like, hang on a minute, what's going on? You got the smoke for Future?
Yeah. We gonna roll 1, 2, 3. Mama ain't wanna come on with me. I asked her the other day. She tell me no. She said she look rough right now. Shut up. I'm like, nigga with the what? Nigga with the blade. I ain't gotta say shit, you see my flag. Some bitch with the dick on egg. I won't hit her front or back. I won't turn up the I won't pull up in that pull up real fast. Preston house for man, big Rolex cost a mansion. Fucking them young niggas gon' catch them and doing them for free. Pussy I call it free band, bitch. Fuck you. Probably made one of your hoes on the fucking street. Bitch, fuck you.
He said street, free bands, I probably fucked one of your hoes.
No, I'm thugging you play, I'm flushing, man. I wanna go bezel for bezel. I wanna go hit up hit. I wanna go man for man. Pussy probably wanna bitch for bitch. I'm fucking their daughters, I'm styling, yeah. I'm pull up Maserati, that brand is on me, I got it, yeah. And my body, that shit like some bricks. I look like I just did a hit. I look like I just saw a brick wall. I look like I just hit a lick. This nigga mad cause I just fucked his bitch. What you selling? What you selling? I know, hold on. I got a plan.
He said he got a plan, all right? So that was like a little taster of the diss song that he would eventually release when he clapped back. Hang on a sec. When he clapped back at Blueface and Blueface Baby Mama. I ain't even going to bother talking about that because I find him a little bit boring at the moment. But yeah, this kind of triggered the whole thing. So like a few days ago in the lead up to Future dropping his new album, which everyone's hating on it, I thought it was actually very, very good. I thought it was a really good album. But regardless of that, okay, I think you got to give it a re-listen. Listen to it at the gym with some pre-workout or some shit, right? But basically, academics revealed that YoungBoy had called him very angry at Future, basically saying he's about to declare war on him. So the signs were there.
We're getting into that Future album later on today. And we're going to uncover this Future and YB beef. YB called me yesterday. Was it yesterday? I'll give the fans this. I'll explain a little bit more when I get on the bigger stream. But YB did call me. When was it, yesterday or the day before? I'll tell you this. That boy was on bad timing. And if his attitude is going to match the music, pray for the industry. Okay? We'll leave it at that.
So pray for the industry. Said it's going to go crazy, right? So this was a few days ago. Everyone's saying what is going on behind the scenes. It's going to go crazy, all right? It's like what's going to be going on? We need that aggressive top. Now, here's the thing that happened next, okay? YoungBoy basically apparently warned Future, said your album's going to flop, right? Your album's going to do no good. This shit ain't going nowhere. And this was in the midst of his little back and forth with Blueface he had going on.
Not flop tonight, man. Fuck all y'all niggas, bitch. Man, nigga, know how this shit go down playing with me, man. Fuck all y'all. Your mama and your hoes, nigga. Fuck all y'all. Nigga, fuck all y'all niggas. And the other bitch ass nigga better not flop tonight, man. Fuck all y'all niggas.
So he's saying, he's dissing Blueface, he's saying dissing his mom, he's saying, you better not flop tonight, it's going to be a flop. Now, after that, all right, he ended up hopping on live with Offset, and it's weird because he apologized, and then he was like, nah, I'm being a bitch, hell no, I ain't going to apologize. No, I will apologize. Like, YB is definitely a very up and down type of person, all right, but he basically did this, kind of copped a plea with Offset, said, yeah, we focused on money and positivity. And then he realized, like, nah, fuck that. I'm a real gangster. I'm a real gravedigger with 19 bodies. Now, if you're doubting at any point during this video if YoungBoy's really about it, just go and watch any one of these videos, all right, that I've done about YoungBoy. He is the true gravedigger pallbearer of Baton Rouge. But anyway, he hopped on with Offset, all right, recent recipient of a bullet. And, you know, we basically got to kind of see an interesting interaction. YoungBoy revealed in this that his main home now is in Norway. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's ducking out of the United States. Who knows? A Rico could be coming. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's been a lot going on. But, like, he basically says Offset's like, yeah, I'm in Norway, and he's like, yeah, I got my crib there. It's low key like a little bit threatening if you ask me. But listen to what he said.
First, we gotta say, tell the world, we gotta say happy birthday, Culture. It's the 10th, man. We gotta wish baby Culture a happy birthday.
I just commented happy birthday, Culture.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, my brother. She gonna see this. I appreciate that.
I know, I really can't call this bitch, though, because I really don't like how you just got on my ass here, man.
Yeah, man, we pushing the money, and you know what I told you. You know what I mean? Don't let no nigga get you out your body. You know what I mean?
So it sounds like they had a private conversation, and Offset kind of checked him and said, "Yo, let's focus on the money. Leave the future hate out of it." And I can't lie, I think Youngboy in this is just trying to decide whether or not to turn Offset into a pack. Like, he's just thinking whether he should dispatch the pallbearers and gravediggers at any point. And it's like he kind of apologizes, then he's like, "Nah, I could get you whacked. Like, I could get you grave dug."
Don't let no nigga get you out your body. You know what I mean? We solid niggas. We do what's right to our family. You dig? At the end of the day.
No, on some G shit. I gotta stop that getting emotional shit. Cause I really let some other pussy ass shit hurt me. And that's what really got me back on this bitch going up, tripping. I have been doing great, bitch. You right, though. And I thank you for that. I apologize to you, and I apologize to them, too. And,
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
So he apologized to Offset and Future, and then you can almost see the gears working in his head thinking, nah, this is some bitch shit. We're going to have to dig some graves. Scratch that.
It's all good.
You're right.
It's all good. We living. God is good.
I flashed out. I'm tripping. I flashed out.
We ain't doing that no more. We getting to it. We happy around this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Real shit. We ain't let it get up out our body.
You in Norway?
I'm in Norway.
That's where my main home at.
That's why I called you, bitch. I thought you was around the way.
That ain't why he called him. He thinking, damn, how far away are them gravediggers right now? Shit.
I love you, bitch. Hey, I'm sorry. Say, ooh, I flashed out. You got me feeling like a little dick right now. I flashed out, bitch. That wasn't got.
It's all good, bitch.
I let some.
It's all good.
And it got me back going. I gotta let that shit go. I love you, bitch. Happy birthday, Coach.
I love you, bitch. We gone. I love you.
So he's saying, I love you, bitch. I love you, bitch. You're thinking, nah, you trying to play me like a bitch. Why we were saying bitch in Baton Rouge brotherly way, Offset low-key felt away, started calling him a bitch back in a non-Baton Rouge way. He said he wasn't feeling it, all right? He said he wasn't feeling it. So he basically, all right, they said main homie might never cross state lines again. I mean, maybe. But basically, he got off that call. He said, hell nah. Fuck Future. He dissed Future, went crazy at Future, and then he dropped a whole diss song.
Get on this bitch ass nigga ass. No.
10 minutes before you decide.
Take 10 minutes before I decide.
His girl's saying, take 10 minutes before you decide to go scorched earth on Future, and he like, hell no.
1, 2, 3. That's seconds. Oh, I'm stupid as fuck. Bitch, you flop with your bitch ass. I ain't letting you slide. They better not get to the fuck you old ass bitch. You one in my antique closet, nigga. Fuck you. You thought you was gonna count me out too, nigga. You a hoe.
He said, you one of my antique cars. Oh, let's not play that banger. He said, you one of my antique cars. He said, Future, you as old as my old school whips, all right? I don't know when Future was born, but he might got, you know what I'm saying? What year was, hang on. What year was Future born? Future was born in 1983, bro. 1983. He's saying Future one of these. he's saying Future one of these bad boys, all right? He said, you remind me of one of my old ass whips. He's saying this Future, right? That's what Future's pushing. Okay. Now, Youngboy on the other hand, he coming like this. Youngboy coming like this, right? That's how Youngboy coming. This how Youngboy coming, and that's how Future coming. So here's the thing. This is then basically turned into a rollout. Youngboy then reveals he had a whole diss song ready to go for Future. He referred to the whole of Atlanta as Holanta. All right. People could not believe it. They said, you really going at the whole of Atlanta? He made this Instagram post. He said, in honor of the whole Holanta, the Future. And he dropped a song. Now, the song was officially released. All right. Obviously, I can't play any of it for copyright reasons. I'll be very careful. But he basically outside, okay, He outside with the demons, all right? And he went at Future. The song was called What the What, all right? Some people weren't feeling this. I thought this was a banger too. So it sounds like he's baiting Future. Now, he was talking crazy on this song. I can't play it to you, but what I think I'm going to do is I'll play a few bits of it, and then I'll tell you the craziest shit that he said, and I'll pause it and let you know. Because none of the lyrics for this are accurate that I found online. So he says, my youngun's going to catch him and shoot him for free. I'll call that free banding. And I'm going to tell you why that's actually a very important lyric. He's saying he smashed his bitch, all that kind of thing, that he going to get him whacked, all that kind of stuff. But specifically, so my youngun will catch him, shoot him for free. I'll call that free banding. And that's a reference to Future's Free Bands crew. And then he repeated what he said on that snippet. He said, one of your hoes, I effed her straight. He basically says, I want to go hit for hit. He probably wants to go bitch for bitch. And I don't think he's talking about hit songs. I think maybe he is talking about hit songs. He's probably got more hit songs. He definitely got more catalog than Future. But I think he's saying body for body. So he basically just keeps saying he fucks his bitch. He says that his album flopped. Like the stuff that you would expect that we've kind of heard him say thus far. He said, I want to go man for man, pussy ass. We count that shit 7 by 7. He talking about the bodies. He talking about bodies 7 for 7, all right? He caught 7. King Von caught 7. King Von didn't make it. Young boy racked up another 7. And there's rumors that he continued catching bodies even after this video. So it might well be 21 3 times 7 at this point, okay, according to some people. But I haven't updated the video yet. He said, old ass N-word, I'm going to catch him down bad and stretch him. He's saying he's going to kill Future. He said he made a diss, so I bought his BM a chinchilla. Now, I found that, I mean, I've shown you all the disses and all the disrespect that he's done. And young boy's saying he's buying his bitch, his baby moms, he's buying her coats. So he dropped that. He disrespected Future right to his face, okay? And then he unfollowed Offset. So he chose violence, basically, all right? He said it's over with. Now, this is where things started to go left, okay? And I think I'm going to save the kind of body stuff. Actually, we're going to get to it in a minute, all right? So anyway, one of Future's guys from his Free Bands crew, Doughboy, he basically did a post just showing love to Future, probably a little bit of an album promo. It's him outside with Future with a Maybach, all of that kind of stuff. They look like they're in Dubai or the Middle East or some shit with that number plate. Maybe it's, I don't even know. I don't know, Japan, I don't know. It's somewhere not America, right? And Young Boy in the comments. Future in there with the eagle emojis, but Young Boy said, keep talking with your hoe ass. So he was gunning for Doughboy. You can't even shout out Future at this point, okay? People saying he trolling as hell, all right? So YB got to stop giving random dudes clout. As they saying, everybody know who Doughboy is. I ain't gonna lie, when I saw this going around, I was thinking, what, the new No Jumper guy is getting a bit of love from Kentrail, but apparently not, all right? Apparently this guy's Free Bands gang. Saying Doughboy used to be super cool with NBA. He used to be all up in NBA. Young Boy, Big B, and Ben's comments when the Von shit happened, he switched up. Something had to happen for him to go off like this, though. Doughboy would be responding to dudes on the net all the time, so we might respond. YB should just chill out, though. Then again, we don't know what happened. Okay? Watch. They're going to do him like how he did to NLE. No response, and he's going to look crazy out here. Okay? Saying attention-seeking going on. Son didn't grow up at all. You're not tired of this? He not tired of this, okay? He not playing around. Here's the thing, all right? Future's man Doughboy, he then responded, and he not thinking you messing with a real gravedigger, pallbearer, 19 body having MF. Okay, he responded on full smoke on Future's behalf. He threatened YB, and he really must have not known the backstory because he's playing with his life, all right? And he said, young boy scared outside of America. He not thinking there's nothing but young boy gravediggers and pallbearers in America ready to take up for the 4K trade allegiance, okay? The slime allegiance.
Where you at? We can bump right now. Like, right now. We don't gotta argue or do none of this gay ass internet shit that you be on, dude. You need to come outside, gang. You not gonna even come outside nowhere in America, gang. You only feel safe out the country. Y'all don't see this nigga walking around up here? Do you? No, you don't. That nigga only pop out where he feels safe as fuck at. If he ain't got the police with him, he ain't going. All this nigga do is sit in the house and yell at his phone all day. This nigga is weird, gang. Fuck is wrong with you? Let's bump. Let's bump.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. That's a very, very, very bad idea. Send Top on the way to Atlanta right now. This dude sound like a fake Cali ass dude. YB been out in the streets of ATL, Houston, New York, Cali, dude, enjoying life. They broke and they can't leave the country. Okay, man, I love being a spectator. I'm about to tell you about the bodies, okay? So this basically led to one of NBA's most prolific and long-running shooters, okay? NBA Herm, the black sheep, all right? The demon, all right? Herm responded. He actually had a couple responses. They went back and forth. And basically what ended up happening was Herm clapped back. This is like one of the premier gravediggers of Young Boy's 4K trade crew, okay? Do your homework on Herm. I've done my homework on Herm, or go watch one of my videos. But this is not someone you want to play with. So now, Doughboy talking about, oh, young boy's overseas. Oh, you ain't going to do nothing. Bro, these folks are feet on land in the United States of America, ready to dig into the soil.
Man, what we doing?
Look at the necklace. It's a coffin with guns on it.
Because I don't want to talk. I can't talk. I don't want to talk. We going batter for batter. We going dollar for dollar. We going chopper for chopper. We going diamond for diamond. Because y'all niggas can't fuck with us in nothing. It's retarded over here. It's prospect over here. You hear me? Then one thing nigga I ain't going to do talking about slap that nigga. Slap who? Man, just imagine your pussy and pick your arm up to slap a nigga and the whole head fall. Man, you got to think out your fast. But look, I'm on whatever y'all want. You hear me? I'm thugging. Let's do it.
He said, lift your arm up to slap somebody and your whole head's going to fall off, all right? Herm know about heads falling off. Dude said the whole head going to fall, all right? He not playing around, right? This is crazy. Nobody learned from the... I think everybody learned from the Von situation. Ain't nobody fighting, all right? No one trying to fight. Von tried to fight. Look what happened. That's what started this whole shit, okay? So that was already bad, okay? That was already bad. And then, you know, we ended up having a little back and forth between these folks. Doughboy would also put in his foot in it by making a mockery of Ben 10. Obviously, he had the situation in Houston where he ended up getting shot and paralyzed. I believe it was his birthday in the last few days because people were saying happy 10 day. And he put up a post saying, Father God, please restore my body to the way it was. Amen. You know, he praying for the use of his legs to come back. And I'm hearing, you know, maybe there's some improvements and he's been working physiotherapy and shit. And, you know, it might be a temporary, but, you know, a long road to recovery. And then Doughboy posted that. He said, blood and them worried about the wrong shit. Now, it's all well and good to him being in a wheelchair, but like Ben 10, another one of them ones. So now you insulting Ben 10, you insulting the real members, the steppers who are going through real life problems. Herm's feet on land, bro. Herm will pull up and walk you down, right? Might catch someone coming out the studio and walk them down. I don't know, all right? So people saying, stop me before I do something to this guy. 10 not going to do it, but me personally, I will post Scooter saying Future's top store runner, all right? So, yeah. So Doughboy responded to Herm. He fired back. He said, who's touched an M besides YB? I think Herm got a few M's under his belt, if you ask me.
Nigga talking about you don't want to go diamond for diamond, dollar for dollar, chopper for chopper. This man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Y'all niggas trying to go story for story. Stop talking to me, man. I said what I said, man. Fuck all you niggas. I don't give a fuck, nigga. We could do whatever. Any one of you niggas. Fuck is you talking about? And your side is nowhere near Turk as mine, nigga. You niggas know this. Nigga went and put on all YB old ice talking this rich nigga shit to me, man. Who touched the M besides him? I want to know. Pussy. Nigga time.
So he was saying you put on a YB's old chains, all right? So Herm clapped back once again, and he was not trying to hear it.
How your name Doughboy, but you ain't got no Doughboy. Man, you ain't no motherfucking gangster. Bitch, you was a good football playing ass nigga that turned gangster when he started rapping. Man, you was a bitch. I'm a real gangster. Fire real like knockout. I would beat the fuck out you. Then I bought some old jewelry. Boy, you better call motherfucking Shine Judy. Better call Iceman Nick and ask a nigga how much her and cash out on his own shit, nigga.
That's a Herm chain. Listen, it's all well and good making fun of people, right? But when you're making fun of a real pallbearer gravedigger like this, okay, that at the bottom, that's a Herm chain. His nickname's Herm the Black Sheep. It says Herm, and it's an iced out black sheep. What are you talking? Look at it. Can you see? I'm going to zoom in. Let me zoom in real quick. That's a Herm the Black Sheep custom chain. Young boy ain't got no Herm chain. This man's rich, all right? This man got all different types of M's. He got millions and he got, you know what I'm saying?
Beat the fuck out you. Then I bought some old jewelry. Boy, you better call motherfucking Shine Judy. Better call Iceman Nick and ask a nigga how much her and cash out on his own shit, nigga.
It's a Herm chain.
That's retarded me, boy. Some of this grown man money, nigga. When y'all nigga little boy, then nigga, I will beat the fuck out you. You don't want to see me in nothing. Nigga, how about some of his side and my side? Man, nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with your side. This ain't got nothing to do with my side. I'm talking about me and you. I got more money than you. I got more jewelry than you, and I'll beat the fuck out you. Then, you trying to bounce on your side. You ain't from Atlanta. You ain't from out there. Bitch, go home. Go home, Roger.
He said, go home, Roger, okay? Go home, Roger. Hilarious. They said, Doughboy clearly shaken up. Poor thing. He was just on about YB as an internet gangster. Screamed at his phone, and the moment Herm says go for body, he talking about money. Also, who finds it funny, he's screaming at his phone now, right? When me and Herm don't stutter, we ain't bullshitting, all right? Herm ain't playing, okay? So, man. So all right. basically, Doughboy is in big trouble. Future's in big trouble. They might not make it for very long. Not just him, okay? Scully popped out. If you know about Who Gang D, aka Scully, now go watch any of my documentaries if you want to know why they call him Scully. They call him Scully because they call him Scully for a reason. He popped out. He said, "That's my little cousin. I'll F with some of you. I'll F with some with you, Doughboy. We can take it to wherever you want to take it to. These are killers, right? Slime's reporting for duty. These are the real demons who don't give a fuck about nothing, right? But the green bandana. Yes, Scully. I know you bitches heard of Scully, right? Real people saying fake ass hitman. That's cap. Okay. So Doughboy responded to Scully. He is making mistake after mistake, all right? Numerous graves have been dug for him at this point. So he basically, they're calling him Future's cum holder and condom store runner has now responded to Scully. And this is just a bad move. This guy digging a deeper hole for himself. Future ain't even said nothing.
If you care about your little cousin, you need to go take him his drugs or something, because he came in my comments fucking with me. I was minding my business like a player, man. Fuck is wrong with you? Nigga, you talking about that my little cousin. I'll fuck with something if you want to fuck with something. Nigga, I don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to fuck with none of the broke niggas. I want the nigga, man. I want the nigga that can't fuck with me. That's your problem. Y'all always saving that nigga, man. Let that nigga be a man.
He didn't get them bodies himself. He got the demons get the bodies and they protect him. It's all about protecting. Right, I know you bitches heard of Scully. I don't think he's heard of Scully, but he's gonna find out about him soon. Scully might be mentioned in his obituary if he's not careful. Okay, they're saying so. Basically, Doughboy is Future's little dump. All right, they hating in here. Okay, but they're saying these dudes' lack of awareness is crazy to me. All right, I see the point you make here, but he's technically doing the same thing he's calling Scully out for. Doe only said something because YB said something to Future and he wanted to be included. Isn't it the same concept? All right, it is the same concept. Tell Future to get active, right? Rappers talking about how they can get you touched from across the globe and all this stuff and then get on the internet and be like, dude's not outside. You need to be worried. YB got hella dudes put up here, real gravedigger. He ain't even in America. So he can drop the bag on your head. He can drop the bag on your head and get away with it because he's in Norway, okay? So numerous young boy enforcers have all popped out, all right, to share their piece. So Scully clapped back and he said, if you try and fight Youngboy, you will get killed. He said, you're going to lift your hands and get sent to the Grim Reaper, bitch. You can even try and lay a hand on Youngboy, you'll be killed. You'll be murdered. They're saying no one even getting close enough to slap Youngboy. Okay? You will be dead before you hit the ground. And that's not all. More of Youngboy's top enforcers, okay? Los popped out to threaten Doughboy. This is Los the Savage, real savage.
Yo, bitch ass up, my brother always outside pussy. Man, you little bitch ass niggas be with all that old, man, how the fuck you ain't doing internet shit with your bitch ass on the internet talking about it? Man, shut the fuck up, man, get off a nigga dick.
So, yeah, the big demons, all right? The big demons. It's a problem. This is an OG member, right? They must got a warehouse steady producing NBA dudes every other day. If you know the story, everybody been around. Everybody been around the top smackers. Okay, it's crazy. All right. So after that, Doughboy said that he is not playing. He's flying to South Korea. All right. So basically, Youngboy actually clapped back in the end. My bad. I kind of messed up the timeline on this. But basically, Youngboy claps back. So Youngboy clapped back. All right. And he said he is actually willing to fight Doughboy.
Man, I'm in South Korea by myself. I've been waiting to do this shit my whole life, lit boy. Come here, I'll tell you where I'm at. I'll meet you at the studio anywhere. I will beat the fuck out you, nigga. As on my daughters, hey, I'll beat the piss out you. You a lit boy. I remember you. You was a hoe and you known to cry. Say, I ain't did serving over, man. I don't smoke cigarettes, you bitch ass nigga. I ain't pop a pill going on, man. I ain't smoke a cigarette in a month. Man, stop all that pussy ass drug this and addict that. Bring your gangsta ass here. Come anywhere I'm at and watch what I do you.
He said, come anywhere at, watch how I do you. All right. He said he'd been sober a month. Bro, no cigarette Youngboy is a scary sight. All he's got is bodies to catch. Okay. It is crazy. He said, come here and fight me. And apparently he's down. All right. So he actually followed up with another message, but then I'll tell you what Doughboy said.
About you niggas and people.
Man, you niggas ain't no fucking gangsters. That's why y'all can walk around the states like that. Say, Pluto ain't no fucking gangster. Dude don't run around without no fucking security, especially not more than me. My boy, I just watch y'all. I just watch the world. It glorifies the most pussy and dummy shit that ever went on I ever seen in my life. Man, they got a nigga y'all can't even name. Y'all don't even know this boy for 5 songs. Y'all don't even know this man for 3 songs. Man. And y'all literally like going and find some pussy ass shit that was done by this nigga. Man, you'll never trick me out of my position, man. I never let you, nobody else. And we ain't going no chopper for chopper with no nigga, man. Because we don't play like that. We cap rappers. We ain't built like that. We ain't no murders. We ain't no none of that. Hey.
When a rapper pops out and says, we ain't no cap, we're cap rappers, we cap, we ain't on murders, we ain't on none of that, we ain't doing none of that. That's the guy with the real murders, all right? That's the guy with the real murders. That's one of the scariest messages. You talking about, no, we'd Herm. He's like, Herm, we ain't got to go body for body. We ain't got to go, we ain't got to go, we ain't never gone body for body in our life. What? Bodies? What? Who? Body who? All right? That's when you know it's a problem, all right? He said that he had to call off the killers and say, Herm, chill, all right? Let's relax, let's chill, let's not all go to jail because they will really capture the bodies. They saying he dissed and Pooh Shiesty, but I'm not sure if that's the case. I think he's basically saying that he a crash out, all right? But he said really keep it quiet. But Doughboy said live from South Korea. Apparently he took a 3-hour flight from Tokyo to South Korea and he really pulling up. That is very, very dumb. People saying live from South Korea. So some people are saying that he's doing all this dissing here in South Korea way out the way, saying he'll beat someone up. But he said come and fly out to South Korea, all right? Why didn't he? Is he going to take the flight? I don't know. Apparently fans are now flying out, hoping to catch the fade in person. On my way to South Korea right now, just in case the biggest fat needs backup. All right? We're going to let the 5 fight by himself. Not on my watch. I'll be there in 21 hours, all right? Everybody is heading over there. But here is the problem. It's the part you've all been waiting for, the bodies. Okay? Future's Free Band Gang isn't really a gang. It's a record label. But the Taliban gang is a real gang. And unfortunately, the Taliban gang in Atlanta have had allegiance to Youngboy for years, and their top hitmen work for Youngboy, allegedly. And the Taliban gang, all right, 38 Tali, he popped out and he made it clear they on Youngboy's side. So the killers and the hitmen in Atlanta, they're rocking with Youngboy. So you're doing all this talking, oh, South Korea. Doughboy, you are over there in the United States. The killers from your side of town, not Baton Rouge. This ain't Baton Rouge out of state, South Korea. These are the Atlanta killers. They're not fucking with you. They're not fucking with Future.
Slime, you hear me? It's still big slime, you hear me? It's still big slime, you hear me? You hear me? It's still big slime. Y'all stop playing with this shit, man. I'm telling you, y'all better stop playing with this shit. Y'all better respect this shit, man. I'm telling you. Hey, this shit get real wicked. I'm telling you now. A big Taliban gang. You heard me. Nigga, I'm real slime. Don't get this shit. Hey, don't get this shit confused. Get what? They might have what they got going on. Get what? Nigga better not go against this shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all nigga better stop playing with this shit. Fuck.
So you're probably wondering, my bad. You're probably wondering, all right, who's this? What's going on? This is Barber's brother. People saying he's not a factor. He a factor, okay? And this is another post he put up. Taliban choosing YB's side over Future. I'm the one in that car behind this. Respect that, y'all. And don't speak on shit if you ain't in the mixed. And if you ain't really out here in that car, this shit get too bloody. So shut the F up. The real Taliban stand that. Okay? So people have been saying, bro, how did YB get so locked in with these dudes? How is he locked in with the killers in Atlanta? You would think they're his day one brothers the way they take up for him. People are going to take this as dick riding, but I don't give a F, but it's because YB is real. The dudes really respect him. If you peep, Free Band Gang ain't mentioned Barber or say free him while NBA 4K Trey been holding Barber down. All right? Quando said it himself. The big name rappers in Atlanta act like they don't F with YB, but in the streets and the jail cells, all the YSL, 4PF, 4L, FBG dudes be asking them for money and they be looking out. So you're thinking, who's this? They're saying Future left Baba with no lawyer. TV stepped in and handled that, and they've been locked in ever since. Right? So you're thinking, who's Baba? Who's Baba? Who's Baba, right? So Tali's brother, right? Baba's brother said it's still 38 Taliban. They're choosing YB's side in the beef, all right? But then how do you be knowing all these local gangbangers? How do you know what's going on? How do you know what's going on? They're saying, look where he at. Of course Pluto ain't doing nothing for him. He probably don't even know this dude for real. This is Baba's brother, and Baba is Future's cousin. So he should know him for that. So who's Baba? I'm going to tell you all the info, and this is what you've been waiting for. This is the craziest thing, okay? Baba Osama is basically a top shooter in the Taliban gang in Atlanta. Allegedly, he's a hitman. He's an assassin. Now, these sort of memes are going around. They're saying Baba right now, he must be going through it, thinking that Future and Youngboy, his two main ones, are fighting and going at it, okay? They're saying he going to pick YB side in this situation, okay? He in a messed up situation, right? So what's going on with him? They're saying he close with Future. They're cousins. Future's the reason but Baba and YB are friends. So Youngboy basically meets Baba Osama, a top Atlanta hitman in Atlanta. Okay? Baba, he a demon. Look at him. He a demon. He capturing all the bodies, all the hats, going crazy for Youngboy. Baba is Future's blood cousin. A long, long time ago, NBA 4K Trey went to Atlanta for a show and shopping. They linked up with Free Bang Gang and YSL. Him and Baba became inseparable after that link up until the Miami incident, of course. They tried to kill Youngboy in Miami, and Baba was the one that grabbed the strap and shot back. There's some rumors that he might have killed someone in that incident. I'm not going to say too much more. Okay? OG3 once said in an interview it felt like they were brothers for years after the first week of knowing each other. Is FBG murder in the same group as Baba? Taliban, sometimes called the Hit Squad Taliban. They run around Riverdale, also known as Grove Street in Metro Atlanta. Waka Flocka from Grove Street, probably the most famous figure of the area, but the Taliban have been waving green flags since the beginning of the 2000s, right? They met Baba. He had an important impact on YB, right? He was a priest in the IFA religion. He was a person who could guide YB. The issue was they linked up. They both had criminal histories and spent their whole lives in jail. For this man to be mentioned in so many YB tracks, he's clearly done some very impactful things for YB before they had to split up due to their legal problems. At one point, YB said, well, Baba is coming home, but I'll believe it when I see it. Okay? This is a very, very important person in YB's history and YB's story. This is some footage of Baba back with Youngboy back in the day. I can't be getting a copyright.
But it's so mad because they swear to God, like on be on that kick they be on. You hear me? They get what they get from.
So they're really truly locked in, okay? They're saying, what's he jammed for? They say for shooting back and accidentally killing someone when NBA Youngboy got shot in Miami. Apparently there's a few different murders and attempts. They're saying, no, he's booked on murder charges in Atlanta. He's booked on a bunch of things. I don't know if this one is confirmed. They're saying that this was a drive-by shooting where a kid got killed. Now, we're not condoning that. But I'm hearing that he was a hitman doing all types of different hits, different situations. Very, very serious gangster, okay? So there's a lot of stuff going around about him and, you know, him being with Youngboy back in the day. There's footage of them together. But he is allegedly one of the top killers in Atlanta. Okay, swear I didn't know Baba was FBG and allegedly he Future cousin or something. I swear I didn't even know ATL claimed 4K Trey like that. Any info? People saying I thought he was from Baton Rouge. He's so tapped in they thought he was from Baton Rouge. Baba and Future cousins. Baba not from ATL though. Baba was a known hitman for Future back then, and he locked on a body Future ordered, and FBG being the NBA dude's comments. So there's already bodies been dropped through this. Okay, they're saying it's serious. All right. Saying it's serious. So there's a whole bunch of history between them, right? Osama Baba originally Kirkwood Taliban Free Bangs is YB's best friend, still locked up right now in Atlanta for bodies. Baba linked back up in a day with YB when he met Future in Atlanta. They clicked up ever since. 38 Taliban was created when Baba started going to Baton Rouge and traveling with 4K Trey. Moving forward, Baba get active for real. People think they grew up together, all right? They pulled up to Future studio, met Baba. That's one of his close homeboys. Okay, but it gets deep. He is apparently one of the grave diggers from over there. Future, FBG Taliban gang, and his cousin, NBA Youngboy affiliate Baba Osama. So that's them together. They cousins. It's crazy. Okay, couldn't grab my strap, so Baba shot back. I feel the pain of the innocent. All right. They really was out there having shootouts with people in person. So these are the people that back in Youngboy. They said Barber a crash dummy for real. This is a situation where he had damn near, they were saying it was like 9 murders. These are 4 murders right there. 3 more murders. So was that 7 murders? He got a rap sheet. Oh, and that's an 8th murder. He got 8 murders on one rap sheet. I swear they said it was 9. 3 murders there. 4 murders there. What's that? 7 murders. 8 murders. That's 8 murders. People were saying it was 9. But he got 8 murders there. Bro, menace. He a hooligan. All right? They saying he cooked. Unfortunately, he is serial killer status. Right? Probably 2 bodies charged in different ways. Otherwise, he'd be national news. They're saying facts. That's how they go. Free that innocent man. Top said he's going to crash out with the crash artists. All right? So he allegedly was the person who shot back when they tried to kill Youngboy in Miami. And he was right there with him. They had a whole shootout. People died. And then they jumped back in the car and went and played the show at Rolling Loud all together. It's crazy. Okay? Very, very crazy. Youngboy's girlfriend got hit in the arm. It was crazy. And then bullets flying. Couldn't grab my strap. Barber shot back. So Barber was ready to go. He was on go the whole time. Right? And, you know, Youngboy's kind of spoken on that incident in lyrics and stuff. I can't play you that. But, you know, there's some very famous lyrics in there. Rumor has it that he might actually be up 20 bodies in the streets. Barber 4K Trey promoting the Massa tour from in jail. So he's still rocking out with Youngboy. Youngboy on tour in jail.
Yeah, hold on. Let me find on me up there. Baba, John Gilly, Kaisa La Moala. And I got Ethiopia. Yeah, man, he's smoking too. The dead ass nigga. You know he getting loaded. You know someone ain't playing. He going, Massa, who? Massa, who? Massa.
The most fearsome, terrifying demons from Atlanta are on YB's side. So there's rumors that he got 20 hats. All right, he got at least 7. We just seen charging sheet for 8 murders. They were saying he had 7 murders all the way back then. This is him with NBA Big B. He tapped in with the realest ones out there. Barber step on any human walking, breathing. That's what Big B said. He'll step on anybody. And he was allegedly Youngboy's hitman after becoming Future's hitman. Barber Osama from NBA is a contract killer hitman, allegedly responsible for over 10 murders. OTF was lucky this guy was locked up or it would have been over with. Durk would have been dead. He would have killed Lil Durk. All right? People saying they found out. You're trolling. But that's really what was going on. The people, the real ones that know, they know. And it's been circulated that he was the premier hitman for 4K Trey. He's allegedly 7 bodies. So there's rumors. This was 4 years ago. They saying he had 7 bodies. Youngboy's hitman, allegedly 7 times. They saying he not hitman. He never put in work. He free band gang. I mean, he's still in that chain gang. There's footage of him in a chain gang. Is it gone? They took away the image of him in a chain gang. I low key, I can show you my research document. It's gonna be like a tiny little picture, but that's him in the chain gang. All right, we're gonna zoom in because we can't let Reddit take these important pieces of history from us. Okay, that's the situation. Now he in jail having fades, he knocking people down. I can't even play you this video, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to skip that one because that's crazy. I don't think I can even show you that. That's actually outrageous. Him having wildness in jail. Wait, no, that actually wasn't what I thought it was. I'm still not going to show it, but that's not what I thought it was. You know, there was rumors going around that he actually killed the man that shot Youngboy in the arm. He's saying he killed the man that shot YB girl in the arm. I think security didn't kill the dude. Barber did. They're saying he killed an innocent bystander. Other people saying he didn't. Barber shot back. All right. He a dangerous man. He known for stepping. Okay. It's all bad. Okay. It's all bad. So basically, all right, I'm going to wrap it up there. But basically, this is a serious problem. Youngboy's crew, the Baton Rouge crew, the 4K Trays, they're at absolute war with Future's free band gang, you know, the Taliban gang. There's members from both sides that are picking sides. And Youngboy and his crew, they deep in the jails of Atlanta. They deep over there with everything that's going on with Barber. Barber's locked up. He probably not coming home anytime soon. But this is really serious. And I think Doughboy needs to reconsider. If Doughboy checks out this video, I would say you need to reconsider. An apology tour would be good. You can apologize to Youngboy. You can apologize to Herm. You should definitely apologize to Skelly. Okay? You're in big, big trouble. But anyway, I hope you found that long breakdown useful. I probably know more about this than the average person, maybe a little bit more than the average person. So yeah, I hope you found that useful. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll be back tomorrow. I've got a couple David updates that I don't have time for tonight. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. I'm out. It was a long one. I need to go to bed. Peace.